Hello everybody, Xana Reaper Shadow here. This time I'm going to be doing a screen capture review of IFSCL, which is developed by Imudelki. He is a digital artist from France. I think he might also do some programming. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know much about him. But as you can see, I'm on the main screen for the IFSCL program, the title screen. It also shows you the version here. You've got four options. You've got quit, obviously. You've got options, which is basically between full screen, on, off, difficulty. You can change it. You got sandbox mode, which is basically you do whatever you want. And then there's campaign mode, which runs you through missions. I'm going to be showing you a few features in Sandbox. I'm going to be showing you the main features. Now, from here, you see the start game, Earth code needed. That's for Ilita, for when she's devirtualized or materialized onto Earth. DNA modifications, I don't like that, so I leave that off. Auto Lyoko connection, I leave that off. It kind of makes it a little more interesting for me. So Ilita on Lyoko, you can leave that on. You can also change the costumes that they use, and you can also make it to where the Guardian is available. Now, I haven't personally noticed whether the Guardian is actually in the game yet or not, considering the Guardian was used to move to Carthage, I do believe, or was that the transport orb? I'm not sure. So I'm not entirely sure of everything yet. This is first time I'm going to be doing a screen cap review, so let's get started. To begin with, I'm going to let you guys know now, I'm only doing the primary systems, the ones that you would see in basically any and all episodes. If you hear me flipping through pages, I do apologize. I had to compile a list of everything I was going to do. I had to make it a little more organized than normal. But without further ado, let's get to it. Now, I do apologize for the slow performance, as my laptop is not the greatest. Just move that there. It's the Catechon. Basically shows a hologram of the school. Click the first one. That shows you the town map. Get rid of that. The second one shows you the camera views for the factory. Looks like the third and fourth are inoperative. So I'm just going to get rid of the Catechon. Okay, now to begin with connecting to Lyoko. Type in the command Lyoko, and then in parentheses. Now this is what you're going to have to do. The first part of a command is the subsystem, or the routine. Then you're going to have to type the command in parentheses. So let's do Lyoko start. That brings up the Lyoko connection. And now you're connected to Lyoko. If you do not type in that command when you have it started, you won't be able to do anything, pretty much. So let's go ahead and minimize that for now. Now we're going to start. Okay, let's cross that off. Now, let's see, since I selected that Ilita's already on Lyoko, let's run the locate program. And we're going to locate Ilita. I do have to say that this interface, with everything that I've been able to do with it, is highly realistic in comparison to the TV show. Aha! See, there's Ilita's card. There's the tactical map. Let's see. Oh, that zooms in. Let's zoom out. Looks like she's in the mountain sector. And then let's center it if we can. so there's no towers over there. You see you've got all the towers and holograms. When you hover over them, there's a little icon that appears in the upper right of the tactical map that tells you what the tower number is for the sector. And then above that, next to the scrolling text, it looks like the universal number of the tower. So, Aelita is currently at Tower 7. So what we're going to have her do is we're going to exit the tower, and you can actually move her to a different tower. And from what I saw through scrolling through the options, you can also move her or move any of them to the edge of the sector. I'm guessing that's in preparation for Carthage's arrival in the program. Then you can see her little orange icon moving towards tower number 8. Then you see a little red icon moving towards her. That was a feature that was recently added to the program, in which Xana's monsters can attack you and appear at random. So I'm going to put her in the tower so that she's safe for the moment. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to start off with the virtualization program. So we're going to start the transfer. Kind of cool how that just moves up. Going to transfer odd. Then we're going to start the scanning procedure. It's just like in the show. It builds a little wireframe. Okay, then you've got his little player card and the circle around him, indicating that he's ready for virtualization. Let's see, next up is Auric. And with the scanning, you can do them in any order, and the transfer, you can do them in any order. It doesn't matter what order you do them, you can do it either way. Let's scan Auric. And scan Yumi. Okay, and then we're going to start the virtualization program. So you've got, this is the virtualization screen. You can shows the three you've got in the scanners. Let's see. First you're going to type in the sector that you want them in, which right now we want them in the mountain sector. Then we're going to virtualize them to Tower 7. And complete the virtualization. Shows the localizer. It's bringing that up, so that. Okay, now for the purpose of quicker transportation, I do believe what I'm going to want to do next is bring up the over vehicles. So what you're going to want to do for that is you're going to type in the over vehicle name, such as overboard, overbike, overwing. Then you're going to, and then if you want them assigned specifically, instead of automatically, you can type in the warrior's name. So And then for general, just type in over vehicles with an empty set of parentheses, and they will be automatically assigned, I do believe. So, over vehicles. I do apologize for my computer's slow performance. It's not the best piece of equipment I've ever owned. Okay. Now I'm going to minimize those. So, going to ride the overboard, ride over bike, ride over wing. So that will get them where they need to go quickly. So we're going to move them to Tower 8. And we're going to get them there to get some assistance to Aelita.
Who are you playing?
I do apologize for the lack of visuals on the map. I like to have everything zoomed out as far as possible. Here we come to the combat system. Let's see, what do we have? Let's do laser arrow on the Kenkerlat. Impact. It's a fairly simple combat system. Marvelously designed.
She's played before, so yeah.
And there is always more than one wave. And there's a rather one thing I don't like, but is actually realistic, is in the combat system the over vehicles can be materialized for the combat, but they're easy to destroy. So they're already at the tower, so they're already where Aelita can be safe. See, there's another monster coming. A couple of hornets. Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone here, but listen, you totally look like you're snorting some crack.
Okay, and then let's use a power attack, shall we?
I don't think she needs to do this,
There goes the overbike.
Nah, you don't possibly do.
Okay. Now let's get rid of the other over vehicle. Board. Yes, it's an auto attack feature. Let's get that out of there. Okay, so that one attacked warrior instead of a vehicle. Let's get that out of there. Let's get them in the tower, so they'll be safe somewhat. Okay, so over vehicles down. Alright. Now, just like in the show, the warriors can be devirtualized during combat, so you're going to want to watch your life points. This little green bubbles just under the display pictures on each of the warriors' cards. Now, I wanted to show you the Super Scan program, but it's not quite finished. So if I do another screen cap review of this program, I will wait until the program is completely and totally finished. I'm going to run the devirtualization. So, devert, start. And that's done. Now, for ILETA, when the Earth code is needed, here's what you're going to want to do. CD prog start. That gives you the CD programs. CD prog at ILETA. That brings that up. Then on ILETA's card, let me minimize that. Going to go to code Earth. And that will automatically bring up the debert screen.
We've still got ice up there.
Gets rid of that. Now, with the materialization program, if ILETA is not in a tower, it won't work. It's fairly realistic. I do have to say that I approve of the developer's options of everything that he's done so far. And as I said earlier, Carthage should be coming soon. I hope. But I'd have to say the program overall, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. It's beautifully designed. If you've got the right specs on your computer, it runs greatly. The sound effects are realistic, and a lot of the things that he did with this, I have to say that I do like, considering some things you never really saw in the show. So overall, with the developer's eye on the program, 10 out of 10. Overall on the program, 10 out of 10. But that's just me. Your rating may be different. But last but not least, I'm going to show you the Return to the Past procedure. RVLP. And it doesn't really do anything as far as the program is concerned, but it's always nice to have. Especially if you want to have a complete interface simulator on it.
I missed like 2 games, and apparently for him it was a big game. So I was like barely passing the math, and I made up one of them.
I'm going to do 5 seconds since it's kind of lagging. With the Return to the Past, there used to be an option where you could set seconds and milliseconds, which made it pretty decent. He actually removed that feature a couple of versions back, I think. And last but not least, wait, need to confirm? I think. Let me check real quick. Nope.
I think ours can't get out.
Brings up the timer.
But if he can get out and do its route, the way they see it, if they can get out.
It's kind of a cool design. Then after the timer hits 0, basically just screen going white and then back to normal. And there you go. Whoop. Then we're going to disconnect. Alright, get that out of there. Now, one thing that I like about the program is that from inside the program you can access basically like an instruction manual. Type help in the command bar and you get the how to play. But that is IFSCL. Here before too long, I'm going to be migrating some of my old videos. I'm going to be adding in my intro and all that, my watermark and such. I'm going to be adding all that to them, and I'm going to be migrating them to the new channel. So if I don't post any progressive episodes in the near future, please forgive me. Just as well, I'm soon going to be doing a screen cap of gun disassembly, and if everything goes right, I should have some help doing that. I will give more. I won't be giving any details on it until the episode itself. I also plan on doing a screen capture review like this on a program called AISN Sim. It's the Atlantis interface simulator from Stargate Atlantis. Plans for the near future. I'm currently working on getting some clips from a custom game match that I did with my brother and one of his friends on Xbox Live. It's going to be a highlights video, so hopefully I can look forward to doing that. As far as anything else, my mind's kind of a blank. So I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. If you have any suggestions on episodes I should do, whether it be react videos, tutorials on anything that I may know how to do, maybe some informationals about certain things, please feel free to email me. Check out my Google+, comment on my videos, inbox me on YouTube. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, feel free to contact me via any of the methods mentioned before. I always look forward to hearing from my viewers. So comment, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, Xana Reaper Shadow signing off.